Welcome to TCTV News for the week of September 29th, 2025. I'm Ian Dolan.
And I'm Erin Bresnahan.
Well, there's a lot to cover in a couple of short weeks.
Let's get on with it then.
Praise the rain, Templeton. A level 2 significant drought was declared in the central region of the state. You can see the declaration read in our TCTV News Bite shorts at TCTV's YouTube channel.
Of equal importance, do we have a new town administrator yet?
The Select Board approved a contract to hire James Ryan as town administrator at its September 24th meeting.
Welcome to Templeton, Mr. Ryan.
We debated over this show's top story: drought or new town administrator?
Well, we've had a drought of town administrators.
It's probably a good thing that town administrators don't rain down on us.
Like cats and dogs?
How about dangerous dogs?
A dangerous dog hearing at the September 10th Select Board meeting determined that Daisy and Sprinkles, who attacked a pedestrian and his dog, were dangerous.
On 6/15/25, at approximately 6:30 p.m., this animal control officer was called to 33 Lake Ave, Templeton, to respond to a dog bite incident. I arrived and Brian Fitzpatrick explained that he's walking his dog Bailey past 18 Lake Ave when the two dogs jumped on the fence gate and pushed it open. They ran toward and attacked Bailey. The attacking dogs did not have collars on, but somehow neighbors had rushed to the scene were able to separate the dogs by kicking and using a 2x4. During the incident, both Brian and Bailey were injured. Brian went to Haywood Hospital that evening where he was diagnosed with a left middle finger bone fracture and lacerations on his right hand. It was splinted and he was given antibiotics. He has an appointment with an orthopedic surgeon on Wednesday. Bailey went to Tufts that evening. She suffered several lacerations and puncture wounds around the head and neck and a broken dew claw on her front right leg. Areas were clipped and cleaned. She received a rabies booster, point of care blood work, and medication.
The penalty assessed for Daisy and Sprinkles included confinement and microchipping for life.
At the time of the Select Board hearing, Sprinkles remained at large.
You mean Sprinkles' whereabouts are unknown?
Isn't that what I said?
Well, I don't think we should be treating Sprinkles as a scofflaw.
Or scoffpaw.
On 8/18/25, an email from the Templeton town clerk was received stating that Melissa had licensed Daisy, paid her citation, and rehomed Sprinkles. So Melissa told the town clerk that she rehomed Sprinkles. So the next day I left Melissa a message to call animal control regarding that rehoming of Sprinkles. And then on 8/19/25, Melissa contacted animal control after receiving a message from me requesting the location status of Sprinkles. And on 8/20, ACO Cadden was on duty and spoke with Melissa. She stated that she had rehomed Sprinkles approximately 3 weeks ago to somebody on Craigslist. She stated she did not know his contact information and thought his name was Mark or Mike. She said she met up with him at a Walmart parking lot and gave him the dog.
Do we know where Sprinkles is now?
We have questions for Sprinkles.
Dangerous dogs are just the topping of a big news Sunday. With Sprinkles.
Okay, enough with the Sprinkles jokes. A man and his dog were hurt. He even had to go and get surgery.
That is sad. Our best wishes go to the victim and his dog for their full recoveries. No joke.
Speaking of not funny,
the Scout Hall repairs from a lightning strike in June have been delayed by the change in town administrators.
TCTV is informed that a call for bids for Scout Hall repair work awaits the new town administrator. Let's not get ahead of ourselves just yet, Scout Hall.
Scout Hall misses us.
We'll be back soon.
TCTV has been displaced from Scout Hall since early June.
We're going to need our workspace at Scout Hall to fulfill the Digital Equity Grant.
A $70,000 grant for digital equity has been awarded to the town to help people connect to broadband internet services, enhance digital literacy, and equip Town Hall, Boynton Public Library, and the Senior Community Center with better Wi-Fi.
And TCTV is on it.
You already have robust Wi-Fi, Scout Hall.
Well, actually, Scout Hall doesn't even have internet access right now. The only piece of equipment that got fried in the lightning strike was Comcast's internet modem because someone, Comcast, didn't properly ground the service.
And they want us to keep paying the bill.
Oh boy.
Speaking of Comcast shenanigans, what's going on with those 4 remaining residences that don't have cable access for high-speed broadband internet?
Mass Broadband is even having a Mass Goes Digit-All celebration of it with awards and everything on October 8th at the top of the town in Worcester with the best views around.
So, these 4 houses are finally getting access to cable.
We're investigating. Cable provider Comcast has quoted the town a price for providing cable services at these houses.
TCTV filed notice to Mass Broadband that the residences lacked cable and proper broadband access.
However, TCTV's claims were successfully rebutted by Comcast Xfinity, according to Mass Broadband's data.
Let me get this straight. Comcast has quoted us to get these homes cable access, but told Mass Broadband that they already have it?
TCTV has inquired of this conflicting data to both Comcast and Mass Broadband.
And isn't our boss planning to attend that October 8th Digit All Gala in Worcester? He's not gonna cause a ruckus or anything, is he?
He has other ruckuses to deal with. Anyways, what else is going on in town?
It's budget season.
Budget season has officially begun in Templeton with the kickoff of the Capital Improvements Committee, which will review capital requests from departments and make recommendations for capital purchases in fiscal year 2027 and beyond.
The Capital Improvements Committee released its meeting schedule.
On October 22nd, department reviews for police, development services, admin and finance services will take place.
On October 29th, department reviews for fire, community services, Narragansett Regional School District will follow.
And on November 5th, the committee will hear from Public Services, Sewer, Light and Water, and the Community Preservation Committee, or CPC.
On November 19th, the Capital Improvements Committee will develop its recommendations.
On December 3rd, it will make its final recommendations.
And a committee presentation is planned for December 15th.
Just in time for the holidays.
All Capital Improvement Committee meetings will be live-streamed and recorded by TCTV.
Speaking of budget season, what's going on with TCTV funding?
TCTV's business plan was presented at the August 27th Select Board meeting.
But through all the good things we do, we're facing a funding crisis, I think, as you know. Graph on the right shows the cable subscriber losses in the last 6 years. And I wish I could make it more dramatic because it's really kind of almost exponential. If you look in column E, from 2019, we lost 24 subscribers up to over 50 the next year, almost 100 the year after that. It was exponential for 4 years, up to 200. It hasn't leveled off. We're still losing more than at least 150 a year.
If TCTV doesn't have adequate funding, we might not even exist next year.
Don't say that.
Because the EDIC does not exist, the members don't exist.
That's from the body formerly known as EDIC.
Yes, and it no longer exists.
Or never existed.
Was it all just a dream?
This is not real. It's just a dream. Please, please, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Maybe a bad dream.
Speaking of scary wake-ups, Narragansett Regional School District seeks $12,886,811 in repairs to the roof at its Baldwinville Road campus.
The district presented a plan at the September 24th Select Board meeting.
We've got 5 major issues. We got leaking in 35 locations in the building. Now, that's one of the issues. I think the symptom of that issue is through wall flashing. You've got multiple elevations on that roofing system. The way the flashing was installed, it's literally pushing water back into the roof assembly. And that's why you've got moisture buildup under there, so you're getting insulation failure on top of the fact that your insulation doesn't meet stretch code anymore.
Okay.
So our partner is the Massachusetts School Building Authority. They'll be reimbursing a good chunk of this project. They do have an age limit on what they will repair. So we're doing the entire high school, metal seam roofing in the TPCO there. Whole thing's being replaced. That's about 70,000 square feet. We can only do about 17,000 square feet on the middle school side.
About 60% of the cost of the project can be reimbursed, but the full cost of the project must be borrowed.
An article on roof repair funding will appear on the Fall Town Meeting warrant in November.
At the Advisory Committee meeting of September 18th, a state earmark request for senior services was recommended.
Wasn't really aware of the option of an earmark, but I appreciate you bringing it up as a sort of a bit of a solution to what I see as a concerning budget for a very, very busy department.
So we're the hole in the donut when it comes to the grants. We really are.
Meet new town accountant Amber DePel. DePel explains some of the recent accounting troubles at the September 18th Advisory Committee meeting.
And the only reason that they went after you is because I want to say it was 2 years ago, they decreased the number of 1099s that you would have to send in order to file electronically. And then last year, they made any business that was filing more than 10 file electronically, and they were not filed electronically. So my understanding is the fine was because you didn't file electronically. It had nothing to do with payroll or how much money was involved. We did get cash reconciled, so Cheryl was able to update the treasurer's report, and we updated the cash report in Gateway. That's when I started working on the receivables, and the only one I have left is ambulance. After that, I'll be going through the combined balance sheet. If things in there don't tie out, that's what will signal me of where to go look.
Also, should there be a preferred vendor list for department spending?
There was an appearance of some slush in some of the departments, an appearance. I'm not saying there is slush. I'm saying it just. I agree. Feels like there is. Yeah. All right.
How about hiring and spending freezes?
And I think some of this favoritism, good old boy stuff. Some guys, some departments made out good, some departments didn't make out good.
How are we going to hire help for the select board office and concession stand workers for Parks and Rec and part-time help for TCTV to provide digital equity and work on digital literacy in accordance with the grant?
And so I would ask if you want to approve the contract and have the chair sign it. And if we can hire 2 part-time people that we're short on right now, that is in our budget. They're only 10 hours a week. That would be greatly helpful. And if we could get a town meeting article for what's available in retained earnings, that would help us out this year as well. And I think we can make the budget.
You can find more Templeton news and meeting information on our YouTube channel and Facebook news feed and on Cable Channel 8 in Templeton and Phillipston.
Did you hear? TCTV's Sarah Hall was a finalist in the 2025 Beals Prize for Poetry.
In its 6th year, the competition drew 87 poets from across Massachusetts and southern New Hampshire, according to the Athol Daily News.
Sarah's piece, ABC Darien in the Spring, is a reflective poem capturing her personal experiences as winter turns to spring.
The ABC Darien form begins each line with the next letter of the alphabet.
The finalists read their poems at an awards ceremony on September 25th at the Beals Memorial Library in Winchington.
Sarah is studying communication and film at UMass Amherst.
She's so creative.
Congratulations, Sarah. We are very proud of you.
If you're looking for things to do in town, we've got a lot of events coming in October.
On October 5th, the Narragansett Historical Society will host its annual Go Fly a Kite Festival at Brooks Field on Baldwinville Road from 12 to 4 p.m. You can enjoy music, food, local vendors, bubbles, and of course, fly a kite.
Also on October 5th, the second annual Public Safety Softball game kicks off at the Otter River Sportsman's Club. The event starts at 10 a.m. and the official game starts at 1 p.m. Aside from softball, there will be live entertainment, food, face painting, and more.
2 Templeton events in one day? That should be fun. Hopefully people can attend both if they want to.
Let's hope. There's another double header on October 18th, too.
On the 18th at 4 p.m., Warrior Fest is back. On the rear field behind the school, there will be vendors, food trucks, a petting zoo, and fireworks. This Warrior celebration also leads into the homecoming game.
If you choose to leave before the game, the Templeton Fish and Game Club will be hosting a Halloween party from 7 to 11 p.m. The event will feature Danny LeBlanc, and there will be cash prizes for best costume.
And don't forget, the Lions Club annual pumpkin patch for elementary school students will take place October 7th on the Templeton Center Common. The rain date is October 9th.
That's a fun time for everyone.
On the subject of things in Templeton, have you been through the Rotary lately? It looks like it's actually done.
Only a few lonely orange barrels remain. When you only have a few zombie barrels remaining, you know a project is just about done.
And yet another stunning display of MassDOT's commitment to getting the Rotary done. Completion date June 2025. Sidewalks were ripped up and reset, and signs were installed, and all kinds of traffic havoc was achieved. Many residents were upset recently with the unannounced detours and closed streets in East Templeton.
I think I got detoured all the way to Maine at one point.
Maine? You absolutely did not.
Well, I couldn't get from there to here.
Have you ever been detoured around the Rotary the wrong way?
Only this state would direct you to go the wrong way.
God save the Commonwealth.
By the way, it's a roundabout.
A what?
A roundabout. A rotary is typically larger.
Well, yeah, but nobody calls them roundabouts round here. We tried, but we were shouted down from the Rotary crowd.
To be fair, they're just called rotaries around here. Calling it a roundabout is like calling a frap a milkshake.
Which the rest of the country does.
In Rhode Island, they're called cabinets.
Rotaries?
No, fraps.
That's weird.
I feel like we're getting off topic.
I agree. Is there anything else we need to talk about?
I think we still have to talk about forecasts, both for the weather and for future meetings.
That's right. Have you seen the foliage? It's all over the place now.
There's no getting around it. Fall is officially here. let's look at the weather for the next couple weeks.
And, as we mentioned earlier, we are officially in a level 2 significant drought status, again. So, please be conscious of the impact on the environment you have while the status is in effect. Upcoming meetings in Templeton include the Agricultural Commission will meet on October 6th, the Select Board will meet on October 8th, the Community Preservation Committee will meet on October 9th.
The Planning Board will meet on October 14th. The Zoning Board of Appeals, or ZBA, will meet on October 15th.
In the meantime, feel free to check out the videos TCTV has published over the summer. We've covered a couple of local concerts, local craft fairs, the Greater Gardner Chamber of Commerce golf tournament, and many more.
Here at TCTV, we have a little bit of everything for everybody.
With that being said, I'm Ian Dolan.
And I'm Erin Bresnahan.
This has been TCTV News for the week of September 29th, 2025.
Remember to watch our videos to see what you may have missed over the summer.
Stay informed, Templeton.